Welcome to the following presentation of the National Football League on NFL Network.
Welcome to Thursday Night Football, presented by Bud Light Platinum. And welcome to Charlotte, North Carolina for this battle in the NFC South. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It's the Carolina Panthers. Both come in with a record of 0-1. And now welcome inside the broadcast with everybody. I'm Joe Buck along with the Hall of Famer Troy Aikman. Well, here we go. I know they opened the season on a Thursday. That was the game between Green Bay and Chicago. But now after week one, you get the quick turnaround, and we'll see who handles that the best here right out of the gate, basically.
Yeah, these Thursday games, I mean, it's a quick turnaround for these players, and there's a lot to try to cover in a short period of time. The earlier you play the Thursday game, the better off you are. You're not as beat up as you are later in the season. However, I think for both these quarterbacks, they're thrilled that they drew the Thursday night assignment after the games that they had to open up the season on Sunday. All
right, so let's talk about both guys. First, you've got Cam Newton. He's coming off that game last week against the Rams. It was a loss, as we said. His longest completion, 17 yards. He ran the ball for -2 yards. So obviously, everybody comes out of that game saying, is he healthy? I'll ask you. Is Cam Newton healthy?
Well, I think if you just look at the numbers for the most part, you'd say, well, maybe he's not. I watched him, and I didn't see anything in his game that made me think that he was not 100%. I talked with Norv Turner. The game was not called to try to protect Cam Newton. I think the biggest thing was he did injure his foot. He missed 8 days of practice, and the game was just a little too fast for him, and he missed some throws. And we see Cam miss some throws from time to time. He missed some big throws that could have made a difference in that game Sunday.
All right, now you've got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, back-to-back 5-11 seasons. They bring in Bruce Arians. He wrote a book where he called himself the quarterback whisperer. He's going to have to be louder than a whisper to get through to Jameis Winston, because the whole key for Winston, who's got a world of talent and ability, is to limit the turnovers. And he fumbled twice, didn't lose a fumble in week one, but he threw 3 picks. That's got to change.
It has to change. He's in his 5th season, and that has plagued him throughout his career. And, you know, Bruce Arians was brought in along with Byron Leftwich to try to correct that. This is a young man, as you said, who has a lot of ability, a lot of talent. Somehow they've got to pull that out of him. I think at times he tries to do a little too much when there's not a lot there. And if anybody can fix it, I believe that Bruce Arians can. But this is an important game for just being the second week of the season.
No doubt about that, especially since it's